I have two galvanized seashells that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to remove the jute hanger from both of them. I'm then going to take my Wise Owl clear primer and prime on both the front and back side of both of my shells. Whenever painting on metal or glass, you want to be sure to prime. This will help prevent the paint from scratching off, and it'll also help it with the coverage as well. Now, Wise Owl does have a couple colors of the primer. This is the clear one. It also comes in white and black. Once that is fully dry, I'm then going to pick my color of choice. I picked Wise Owl Higgins Lake, and I painted both the front and back side with the Wise Owl Higgins Lake, and I allowed everything to fully dry. Once dry, I then took my Wise Owl Ivory and just painted the bottom of the seashell with that. And I did this on one of them. I'm then going to take my Wise Owl Furniture Salve. You want to make sure all your paint is dry, and I'm going to apply that on top of this one seashell. Once it's fully covered, I'm then going to take my Wise Owl Ivory and paint it on top of the Higgins Lake. And you want to make sure you get in the cracks of the shell. And then I take a baby wipe and I wipe all that extra paint off, leaving it in the crevices of the shell, which just gives it this really nice detail and definition. I'm then going to take a pair of pliers, and these are like pointed at the nose here, and I'm just going to bend the ends of both of the shells. And then I painted the inside bottom of both of my shells. Once the paint was dry, I took some E6000 and I attached the seashells so the designed one is on the top, leaving the plain one on the bottom. And you want to clamp this and leave this clamped for several hours. I left mine overnight before that E6000 really dried. It's not going to hold until it's fully dry, so you do have to be patient with that. I then took my candle LED light that I got from the Dollar Tree. It comes 2 in a pack. I painted it with some Wise Owl Anchor. I let that dry, and then I had an opal acrylic paint that I just painted on top of it, as I wanted this to have a little bit of shimmer to it. I have this glass candlestick that also came from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap this white rope around it. This is a thinner white rope that I also found at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to wrap it until it's evenly covered around the glass candlestick. Now you can also use jute, or if you prefer, you could just spray paint the glass candlestick. I'm wrapping it around and holding it in place with hot glue. I usually recommend E6000 on the glass, but since you're layering it with the rope on rope holds well. I have this little bow and a little starfish that I'm going to glue to the center of my candlestick. Now you could really decorate this with whatever you'd like. You could add a little seashells to the bottom of it, but I thought a little bow was a cute added touch. I added this wood circle on top of the glass stick, and then I added some hot glue, and I set my 2 shells on top of that. And then I'm going to fill the inside with the tea light candle and some beaded decor that I found from the Dollar Tree. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage. Have a great day.